Hello, how have you guys been? It has been forever, and I am back with a Fenty Beauty review. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my video. It's more than appreciated. So what I already did was my eyebrows and lids. I used LA Girl along with Sacha Buttercup on my lids and Anastasia Beverly Hills for the brows. Now we already started with the eyeshadow palette. That is the shade in Ozone. And I'm just putting that all over my lid just to get us started with the neutral color. This was me kind of testing it out to see if I even liked it. And yeah, I do. Now I am going in with a shade Midnight Bolt. As you can see from the brushes, I'm not a MAC number 27 type of chick. I just get some regular brushes. So the first brush was kind of like a flat brush just to pack it in there. This is just a fluffy little round brush that I'm using, and that is in the shade Midnight Bolt. Now, I'm not the biggest eyeshadow person, so I'm just kind of freestyling this look. I'm just doing like a little circle thing to make it look round, so don't mind me. So far, this is a yes for me. I don't know how it looks over there, but over here, it's looking really pretty. Now I'm gonna go for this color right here. It has like pink and gold in it. We're gonna see how that looks right in the center of my lid instead of that nudie looking color. So what I did here was go back to the color Ozone, and I just used a tiny brush just to get those inside corners of my eyelids. Now I'm just doing some blending. I want it to look still cute, just touching up that eyeshadow, getting it a little bit more, I guess, neat. So this is a yes for me. So as you can see, I'm just going back and forth, just touching up a few areas. I was trying to get it a little bit more cute looking. Now we have the Fenty Beauty Primer. I really like it. I am shade 420, and I like the brush as well. I just like everything from Fenty Beauty. Now we have LA Girl. We're gonna put some of that under the eyes, you know, all of those spots that you want to highlight. Now we are going to blend that all out. That is still more Fenty Beauty products. I got all of their brushes, and they are good quality. I like them. Now I have Suede. I'm putting some more concealer in. I really like Suede. It just blends into the skin really well. And we're just gonna smooth that out. Then I use Sacha Buttercup for a little baking. So I felt like I looked a little bit too bright here, so that's why I went back in with that brush just to blend it out. Now that is espresso for the contour, and now I'm gonna use a little brush just to get my nose contour together, and then that's just a random sponge there just to smooth everything out. Now I got some Laura Mercier, I think it's like deep dark, just to add some color back into those spots where I put that Sacha Buttercup. I felt like it was looking too bright, so I just went in and put some of that in. That is Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, just to kind of set my contour. Put that powder in there. Now it is eyeliner time. I didn't buy any of those eyeliners because I felt like I didn't need them. I just like to put black on, and I didn't want to spend $1 billion on everything Fenty Beauty. So that is like a $1 little e.l.f. eyeliner there. If you look in those corners, I'm trying to make it look maybe a little like a, I don't know, it looks kind of feline-ish, but I felt like it looked kind of like an alien. The way that I did the eyeliner, I made it look like a little triangle in there. Now I am using confetti, which I overly love. So that is the matchsticks in confetti, and I'm just putting it right there to highlight my cheekbone. Still using that matchstick to put it on the little places that I highlight. Now I went back into the palette and I believed I grabbed Sunburst just to highlight those little areas as well. So now I am packing in the color Midnight Bolt. That's the same color that I used at the top. Just packing it in underneath my lash line. And I am also taking Sunburst, just touching up a few areas. So I am about to screw up big time here. I accidentally put espresso in. I thought I had confetti. So now I'm just going to try to fix that back and put confetti back in there where my chin is. Now I went back into the palette and I grabbed some more of the color Sunburst just to highlight some more on my cheeks, more on my forehead, just to touch that up. So I got 2 lip glosses. The first one that I'm trying out, that one is Gal on the Moon. And I did like it, but not necessarily for this look. So I took it off and I lined my lips with MAC's Midnight Moth just to add some dimension to my lips. And instead of that Gal on the Moon, I put on Spacesuit. I felt like it was a pretty pink color. I wanted it to pop, but Gal on the Moon was just a little bit, I don't know, it was just too much for this makeup. Now that is Trophy Wife, and I'm still highlighting, so I am touching up my makeup a little bit more. Now I am using a mascara, touching up the bottom lashes. Those are false lashes that I'm putting on both lids there. Had to twist around for that one and get it clean. Now, I liked the way my makeup looked, but it didn't seem complete without a little highlight under the brow. So that color that I'm using is the same color that I use for the inside corner of my eye, and that is Ozone that I'm using to highlight my brows. And this is my completed look. Okay, so this is my complete look. Now, one thing that I do want to tell you guys, in Sephora, the swatches of this looked like it looked cheap. So I wasn't really, I went to Sephora twice, and I felt like it looked cheap, like the swatches. I was like, whoa, Rihanna, like, what's going on, sis? But all it took was for me to take a little bit, I forgot what color it was. I took a little bit of maybe this green color and put it in on my actual eyelid with no primer, no nothing. And I felt like the store went nuts. Everybody was like, you need to get it. It looks so good on you. It's just so amazing. And I was in shock because the swatches, they suck. Well, actually, that looks really pretty. Or maybe I'm lying to you. I don't know, like, yeah, that one right there maybe. Like, some of them, they just seemed kind of, they seemed kind of dull to me. Like, it wasn't popping the way I thought it was. But I think that what you have to do is definitely try it on in store, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. So I got, what is this one? Spacesuit on my lips, and then I got Gal on the Moon. So I felt like the way how she did it, it was super galaxy kind of thing, but you could still wear it if you're like me. I'll still wear it during the day. I just wouldn't do something dark like this. But yeah, I think she can't do any wrong. So go on ahead and get it. Yes, you do need it, okay?